Welcome to another art vlog. My name is Mariana and I make illustrations, hence the name of the channel. I'm just showing the artworks I did this month or the stuff I'm currently working on. I don't think I will add any art process on this since I already put those on separate videos, so people can check those if they want. I talk about my process and all that, but still there's stuff I work on that I don't record or that I will show later or that I only show on the short videos. This month I did mostly digital illustrations. This is the first illustration I did. It's a night fantasy style. I don't tend to record the process of them. Sometimes I take step-by-step screenshots of the piece and then I put them together at the end. And I think I also took some clips of the process to make shorts of it. Nights are a subject I like to draw once in a while. Sometimes I really get into it and draw a bunch of them on a long period of time. And I like the fantasy ones because I like to come up with random styles that don't exist. And this is one of them. The illustration looks really saturated on the screen. Maybe it's the combination of recording from the camera to the tablet screen. Anyway, the image on the right is how it looks on the screen normally, and I guess it prints similar. Or maybe it prints a bit darker from my experience printing my own works. I drew this two fishes pattern because over the Christmas holidays I went to Dieppe for the first time. I think I saw this on a building or like a coat of arms maybe, and thought that I would like to incorporate it on a night illustration. This is another digital illustration. It's my football player character Versailles. I drew him with that tacky Christmas sweater from the French football team. I got it as a present last year and it's just so manga. I love it. And I had to paint it on my character. Maybe it would have fit better if I drew this on December, but I wear Christmas sweaters until the end of winter. I don't care if it's the holidays or not. Maybe it's a fashion faux pas, but what do I know? I grew up on a land without winter, okay? And this is a painting I did of Brice or Bryce from the French film Brice de Nice. It's one of those illustrations that I plan to print and paste as a poster. Something I've noticed on my digital illustrations is that I tend to use a lot of dark values, so I try to do lighter values. It makes the colors brighter. So far I like the result on this one. And I'm also trying to add a lot of textures. I have downloaded a few textured brushes like canvas kind of texture, so I've been having a lot of fun with those lately. And I have also continued drawing my football comic. Here are the latest pages in pencil. I passed them to the PC already too, and I am in the process of inking those. It takes a while and I like it. I am doing it to practice, and since I'm not selling anything, there's no deadline. I just draw them for fun and for practice. I just put something in the background and start thinking. At this moment I'm watching the Copa America of futsal. It's on YouTube on the Copa America channel. These are some sketches I've been doing this month. They are characters for the comic. There are so many because each team has 11 players. Then there's the benched players, the coach. So many. It's impossible to put them all, but I just like to know who I can add in the background if I need to. I like to at least figure out how they're supposed to look. Even though these are on loose paper, I like to put them in my sketchbook. I should have done a sketchbook just for the comic stuff, but I didn't think about it. Anyway, I will make one. I will have to redraw them. Well, I don't have to. I want to redraw them. If I redraw them, I can practice other poses, and that's always fun. Sketchbooks always take me a long time to fill. For example, look at this one. I started it on the 17th of December 2024. That's long. I fill them slowly most of the time. So I guess I can show the pages I've filled with drawings. And every month I can show the new pages until it's done and I can film a proper sketchbook tour. So these are nights. Like I said, I really like to draw nights every once in a while. And I used gouache and ink for most of this. a griffon, some pirates. This was some Canadian woman. I like to add some acrylic on top of the paper. I just like to cover the lines with acrylic, or try to cover the lines. It's not very successful because the paper is clearly not for painting. I recorded many of these and they're just YouTube short clips. I don't think I can make a full video out of them. This is actually from my how to paint metal video. Some mermaids. These were some quick studies. Just watching a football match and trying to draw some gestures of the players. Some more knights. This is my medieval sim, Clodomir. I feel sad for the sims now. Poor things. These are some more gestures. Surprisingly, she came out really well. These two are also some of my Sims characters, but I guess they're just my characters. I don't want to attach the Sims to anything anymore. These are my characters from the football comic. I draw them on loose paper and I stick it on top. I like how they came out. I used markers because that paper is only good for markers. And also ink for the lines. This one was very sad because I really liked how he came out. But if you see his face, it's like the ink just ran from the other drawing to this one. Should have never put them on each side. Should have left it with just one drawing on the paper. Some more studies and gestures. I had the same problem with this one, like the ink kind of ran to the other side. But luckily there's no drawing on this one. This is my slithering wizard, Miguel. These are some studies. I've been trying to get better at drawing faces. I like to paint from classical statues. And they are done with gouache. Oh, I got this little printer and I was testing it with some screenshots. This one is from my Sims. This is from my Henry from Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Anyways, they are cute, so I put them on the sketchbook. I always like to stick random stuff on my sketchbook. More practice and more practice. And another character. Every once in a while I forget how to draw shoes, but I practice them. And I always forget them, so I feel like I have to practice them again. Some more of my characters. And this I left empty because that's where these ones are supposed to go. Once I color them and ink them, I will paste them in. I was practicing some poses. That hand on the hip, I always have trouble with that one. And some gestures and poses practice. Sometimes I jump around on the sketchbook. Sometimes I just don't follow a linear way of drawing on a sketchbook. And it's fine, I guess. I mean, it's a sketchbook, you can do whatever you want with it. These are some clothing studies. I used ink for them. I recorded a video of the process for this one. And these ones too, but those are colored with colored pencils instead. I just don't like the look of the ink on this paper, so I wanted to try and see how it would turn out with colored pencils instead. I prefer these ones. It's just easier to color the skin with the colored pencils on this kind of paper. I will do a video of the process for them. This is just an old journal that I'm turning into a sketchbook by sticking the loose paper sketches in. And that's it for this video.